Welcome to Tarot Tuesday with Uncommon Methods. This is your sacred space for intuitive insight, soulful reflection, and mystical guidance. I'm your guide, Jill Marie. I'm an intuitive storyteller, soul listener, and keeper of the uncommon. Each week, I tune in and pull from a unique combination of decks to explore what's unfolding in our inner and outer worlds. This week, I'm working with Chakra Wisdom by Tori Hartman, Dream Weavers Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid, and Tarot by A.E. Waite to bring us messages for our highest good. So whether you're here for clarity, comfort, or cosmic connection, trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Now let's ground together before we begin. Get yourself comfortable. Take some nice deep breaths. Hold and exhale. With each inhale, imagine a golden glowing light covering every cell of your body and the area that's around you. With every exhale, you're releasing everything that's not in your best interest. A deep breath in and release. Feel yourself arriving here. You're safe, you're supported. Know that this is a safe space. No judgment. The only rule is to allow your mind to dream and believe in the magic within you. Breathe deeply, feel that light, hold it within you, and then let everything go that no longer serves you. Release it, release it, release it. Another deep breath in and release. So just know that I've already cleansed and cleared these decks, but I'm asking now for messages that serve our highest good. Of everyone watching and anyone in the future. May this space be protected, sacred, and full of light. Mother Nature, spirit guides, guardian angels, animal allies, totems, and ancestors from beyond, I humbly ask you to cover us in a beautiful glowing light and connect us to the universal truth. Ground us in her knowledge and help us see the truth. Those ones came flying out, so there's no doubt they are definitely what we're hearing today. But I'm feeling called to keep shuffling, and let's see what I can actually pull as we look to see the truth. And we want to hear the wisdom that whispers, even when the wisdom shouts. Okay, so we have... Ooh, looking for the wisdom. We're looking for the wisdom when it shouts. Perseverance. So this is in the orange chakra. We've had that before in a reading. We have impatience. This is in the blue chakra. And wisdom from the green chakra. So if you're not familiar with chakras, they are the energy centers that run through our bodies, each and every one of us. They go from our feet, past our feet really down into the ground, up through our body, different sections, all the way up to the space. Each one of them governs a different part of our life. The red, which is the bottom, is root. The orange that is next is the sacral chakra. And then we have yellow, which is the solar plexus. And then we move on into the green, which is the heart chakra. We have blue, which is the throat chakra. And then we have indigo, which is the third eye chakra. And sometimes it's purple. We have a neutral card for the crown. But all of that energy goes all the way through our body, down into the ground and back up. So our first card here, like I said, is in the orange chakra. That is our sacral chakra. And basically, that's about overall it's emotional. If we've done something in our life that we weren't really proud of, it can have an effect on us. And that was where the energy would be stuck, is in that orange chakra. Some of the key words are like active and motivating. So if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to be active. You're going to be sociable. You're going to be enthusiastic. If the energy is stuck in there, it's not going to be that way. You're going to be sluggish. You're not going to have any energy. You're not going to want to do anything. But perseverance is our card pulled for today. It's a carrot-colored cloak. And this card refers to movement and true feelings. Focus on that which supports you. You may have a heightened emotional state, and this card can inspire or discourage. You are being offered a way of getting something back on track. We can all use assistance getting ourselves back on track, I am sure. I've definitely needed some assistance. But the story of that card is the carrot-colored cloak. Don't quit before the miracle. Shannon's carrot-colored cloak is a gift from a famous stage actress, and she wears it always as a symbol of her own talent. One day, frustrated by the sacrifices she's made in her long pursuit of success, Shannon throws off the cloak and gives up her acting career. The great goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and stay the course, but she won't listen, and just around the corner, if she had persevered, she would have had success. So, what I'm feeling there is there's been quite a few people that have probably given up on their dreams. You know, they just got tired. They couldn't afford it. They struggled and struggled and struggled. I've been there. I wanted to start a business and did everything I could to start it. And it's been slow going, but I'm not going to give up on it. Not going to give up on it at all. This card speaks to me as well. It talks to me to never give up. Keep working, keep working, keep working. We just have to stick with it, whatever the trials are. Somebody's telling you not to do it, who cares? Ignore them. Keep doing what you feel you need to do. Allow the support that you do get to be the wind beneath your wings. You know, this week we're being invited to step back into a full light of who we are. Not who we were told to be, not what the world projects onto us, but the soul deep radiance that already exists inside us. It's about shedding the dimming beliefs and returning to that bright, bold essence that only you carry. Don't be impatient. Don't be impatient. So that's in the blue chakra. And like I said, the blue chakra is your throat chakra. Do you use your words? Do you not? You know, do you let other people speak for you? Do you even have a voice? Do you know what your soul wants? Do you know what your life direction is? Have you figured that out? Do you talk the truth? Do you talk the truth? Do you tell the truth? Are you, totally loyal to those around you? So this basically reveals at the core level our communication and how that works. You know, are you a personal leader? Do you redefine beliefs that no longer serve you? That's what blue is all about. And if we're looking at impatience, that is the electric blue moon, which is about your desire to create may overpower the necessity of aligning with divine timing. The time to shine will come. Move with the energy and not in front of it. Being present has its own reward. In other words, don't climb the ladder. Let the moon come to you. Let the insight come to you. Let the inspiration come to you. Sometimes you have to sit still to hear. You have to be quiet. And when I'm talking being quiet, I'm not talking about with your words or with your mouth. I'm talking about with your ears, with your body, with everything. Just take one moment, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever's called for, really. If you sit down and you give yourself that time, start off with a 20-minute timer. And yeah, that seems like a long time. And if you're hustling and bustling and all that, 20 minutes, it may be a lot to somebody. But if you just set a timer for 20 minutes, And sit there for a minute and get your body quiet. You know, tell your mind, shut off for a minute. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, however you want to say it. And you just allow your mind to be quiet, your voice to be quiet, and your heart will start to talk. Your soul will talk. It will speak to you. And it may be telling you, hey, stop eating so much. Hey, get up and go to work. Hey, go work out. It may be telling you, you know, things that you don't want to hear, but it's necessary for you. It's usually your gut instinct. That's your intuition. It's telling you, hey, in order for you to keep going, if you really want that job, you've got to get going. You've got to hustle. You got to go to those classes. Or if you don't have a job, you need to go to that interview. You need to get up and get yourself clean. It's all about being aligned with your energy blocks or activations, okay? So if you're trying to reclaim your personal power or your light, don't be impatient. Persevere, keep working at it. But that ties right into have the wisdom within you to know that sometimes you gotta sit still. Sometimes you need to take a deep breath, which I just did, and allow the light to wash over you, the light to wash over you. Let your mind and your body and your heart become one. And allow the universe to speak to you, the ground to ground you. So that whatever it is you're working towards, whether it's a job, a school, a baby, you know, a family, a husband, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a wife, you know, helping your family, going to take a trip, whatever it is that your goal is, sit down and think about it. Feel it with your heart, and then you'll know what to do next. Or maybe you're supposed to just be taking a break and let something come to you. Because sometimes we don't receive things because we're always giving, we're always going. We don't allow the universe to bring into our life what it is that we need to move on, to step up, to advance. So those are the areas we need to work on this week. Perseverance, impatience, and wisdom. Let that sit in your soul for a minute. Don't throw off your cape just yet. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. You got this. Come on. If it's your first week of school and you're like, oh my God, I've got to work. I got to go to school. I got to do the groceries. I got to do the kids. I got to do all that stuff. Keep going. I got you. Keep going. You can do this. I rode the bus for 3 hours to get my kids to school, daycare, and to get myself to work on the way there, and then I did it all on the way back. If you need to add school in there, take an online class this semester, if you can. If you're tied in and you got to be in class, do what you got to do. Reach out and ask for help. If there's other students in your class, say, hey, what do you do with your kids when they're here? Any chance my kids could play with yours? You know, something like that. There's always a way to help you so that you don't have to you can keep your cloak on. Don't tear it, don't throw it off and give up. You've got support. Don't give up. Don't rush it either. Allow that wind at your back to come from other sources, whether it be your neighbors, your mom, your dad, your cousin, or like I said, your classmates. What you're reaching for will be within your grasp. Keep your feet on the ground and keep yourself grounded though. Don't let yourself get caught up in stuff you're not supposed to worry about. Because you do have the inner wisdom. You do have the inner wisdom. I'm going to read a little bit more about the wisdom card. That's the heart card. Greens are heart. Heart chakra. So this is basically about love. And I'm picking up right now love for ourselves, love for our community. In essence, you will see here whether your heart is truly invested in the actions you are willing to take. Every green card owns the distinction of revealing what happens when you do, or don't, follow your heart. The question these cards ask is, what does your heart tell you? And the story of the wisdom card is about sage. The earth is green, which brings wisdom, patience, and acceptance. Sage is perfect when you need to prove nothing, when you choose to simply be wise. There is an ability here to bring serenity to any situation, and indeed, it will be needed. And what I'm getting right now, keep your feet on the ground. This wisdom is rooted in the ground. It says to stay rooted. So don't be impatient and try and get lofty up in the air. Keep your feet planted on the ground. Keep yourself rooted in your dream and don't give up on it. So now let's weave in some dream guidance from the Dream Weavers. Dream Weavers, I believe. Okay. Oh, sorry. It always happens in one of my readings. Somebody's telling me to sing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So one of the reasons that I don't really show these on camera is because I actually shuffle with my eyes closed, so I can be out of the picture. I'm letting the universe and spirit work together to bring us these messages. And I'm feeling these next messages are going to reconnect us to some symbolic realm. I don't know. Our inner dreamer. And the guidance that dances through our subconscious. So Mother Nature, what do we need to know today in these beautiful Dream Weaver Oracle cards? Let's see. This is Weavers know that all is good. I am loving this. There's a lot going on. There's a face here, but then there's a face here. And is that the moon? We're gonna find out, aren't we? So let's see what else we have in this next week here in August. This last week in August, actually. What do we need to know? Ooh. Surfing rainbows on the moon. Beautiful cards, Colette. Let's see what we've got here. Number 44. I love 44. 44. Those are good numbers. 44. Okay. Weavers know that all is good. The essential meaning is the conscious universe is the source of supply. Spirit is fundamental to life. The mystical is the primary reality. The Weavers know that all is God. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was saying good. Okay, saying that's my vision. I guess I need to get my eyes checked. Do you know that all is God? This is a profound, magical time in your life. And it's important that you recognize your relationship with your higher power as essential and primary. Consider all the gifts of your very existence. When you breathe, ask yourself who is breathing you? What force moves you, animating you and those you love? Because we've got our chakras, that energy centers that are going up and down, all the way through our body. Yeah, definitely. The universe is the spark of life within you and nature. Going into the roots, going into the ground. In you is true magic, connecting you to the web of all creation. Each strand woven on your behalf is pure consciousness. Right now, you're being asked to remember this and feel what that means to you. Every single thing in your life is sacred and infused with the power of spirit, God, the conscious universe, whatever it is you call it. Even your difficulties are infused with the sacred and are always beckoning you to remember who you truly are. An immortal spiritual being having a mortal human experience. Can you see right now that whatever you're asking about has divinity sparkling through it? Treat the subject of your query with reverence and step into the sacred dance. You cannot go wrong. You're meant to have this experience right now. So that's reminding me. So I've told my story before about my bad accident, and I feel that bad accident brought me to where I am right now, to the light, to a better life, to one where I wasn't in that hustle and in that grind and trying to keep up with the Joneses. Or like I said a couple weeks ago, keep up with the Kardashians, worrying about what's outside of me, worrying about, what my mom's thinking, what my sister's thinking, what my boss is thinking, what my neighbor's thinking, you know what I mean? Whatever. Am I doing the right thing by them? When the right thing by me was not being, it wasn't happening at all. I can't say in any way, shape, or form, because I was literally in a vicious cycle where it was work, get up, work, come home, cook, clean, everything that we all do. And that's all I was doing because I was so tired. It was stressful. Some of the people that I work with they weren't people pit. They didn't want to be nice to people. They were just ugly, nasty people. And they had been stuck in a place where that's all that they were around, so it fueled it. And so then you get me, you get a couple other people that are hired at the same time, and we're trying to bring in light. We're trying to bring in, hey, let's have fun, let's celebrate people's birthdays. Let's do this, let's go out for happy hour, do stuff, We're working together. We're all working on the same projects. We're doing all this. Well, those few people are still friends, and we're still enjoying life, but the other people are not, they're still stuck in that cycle of keeping up with everybody else. So now I guess I do know that all is God. That in that accident came me relearning myself, stripped down all of that need to please, and became somebody that I'm pleasing myself, and with that pleasing myself, and not being sexual. People, don't take it that way. But yeah, I get up every day and I meditate. I do my gratitude, affirmations. I spend time in nature. I'm appreciative of my life, my body, even the aches, the scars, the pains. I give myself grace because I could have died that day. And I've built myself back up piece by piece by piece. And I'm still doing it. I'm going to be doing that my whole life. I plan on being a student of life the rest of my life. Because I figure if I keep doing that, if I keep trying to learn something new and trying to change what I'm doing or improve what I'm doing, then I'm not stale. I'm not stuck. I'm not sitting there, on that treadmill. I jump on a different road. Hey, man, I'm going to take that highway today. Or nope, I'm going to take the stairs. Okay, let me ride that escalator today. Ooh, let me drive down this scenic thing. Let me take my time going to work, and I'll take the long way across the beach. Oh, I'm going to go up in the mountains. Whatever it is. But the silver lining, that's what I'm getting. This is all about the silver lining and using your heartbreak and your stumbling blocks and your stepping stones to get you to the next level. Sometimes that's what we gotta do. You gotta trust your intuitive empowerment, your personal healing, or your realignment. If you aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, your body knows. You have aches, you have different things. Your life, you might get a ticket. You might, there's things happening in your life where the universe is trying to tell you something. Either, okay, if you're always stopped at lights when you're in a hurry, if people get cut out in front of you, if, people are just rude to you, the light doesn't work, you come up on construction, you come up on traffic. All of those things are telling you, take a minute. Take a moment. Sit at that light. Whether it's in quiet, whether you turn on the music. When you're riding in the car, just ride in the car. Don't be texting, don't be talking to anybody else. Give that to your time for your brain to be quiet. I mean, if you want to listen to music, jam that stuff. You like death metal? Turn it up, scream it. You like opera, scream that too. Whatever it is, just give yourself some time. If you like to read books, that's fine, but your brain is thinking. When you're reading a book while you're riding, your brain is thinking. You're not giving yourself that time to shut down, rewire, and give yourself a moment to just be like, okay, we're getting in tune with ourselves. I'm getting in tune with my body. Is this really what I'm doing? Am I finding joy in this? Or am I just on that rat reel, the hamster wheel, chugging, 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 chugging? Or are you surfing rainbows on the moon? I think this is the way the card is supposed to go, but I kind of like it like that too, because we're upside down. Number 22. So we've got the 2 digits. We've got 44 and 22. Double numerology. But just give yourself some time. Give yourself grace so that you can find what really resonates in your soul. Because the essential meaning of that card is actually the power of imagination. When led by inspiration and intuition, the source of innovative thinking and being playful. So if you're always on that rat trap, you're never going to give yourself time to have fun. You know what I mean? To really be silly, like to be that silly kid. Remember when you used to sit with your girlfriends or your boyfriends or, you know, whatever, you used to sit and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh, belly laugh for hours. How long has it been since you did that? That's a requirement. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughter gets down deep into your gut, into your soul, and allows some movement, allows you to be excited, allows you to be happy. You know, when you see somebody and you're like all excited, you're like, oh my God, he's so cute. I'm going on a date with him. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Or you got tickets to a favorite concert and you're like, oh my God, yes, 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 yes. I'm so excited. Woo-hoo, we're doing this. That's what you got to give yourself all the time or on a regular basis. You know, it's not got to be out every day. That's, you know, I'm realistic. I try to. If I'm having a bad day and nothing's happening good, if it's raining outside and I can't go be outside, I'm going to turn on a comedy. I'm going to find somebody that makes me laugh, even if it's something that made me laugh 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. If you know it's good, turn it on and let your soul feel it. What this message is you're at a place where no matter your inquiry, the answer is the same. It's time to be playful. Let curiosity lead and allow your imagination to help you dream without limits. You are a powerful co-creator in the world, capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. Even though you've come this far, you doubt whether you can ever achieve the life, the career, the relationship you really want. It's not that what you have isn't good enough, but it is all that it is it all that it could be? Have you placed limits on yourself or others in your mind? You have so much to give, so much within you that you have not even touched the surface of yet. Write down your dreams, your goals, your deepest desires for your life, and play with them. Rehearse them as if you were there already. How does that make you feel? Have you considered who you'd need to become to experience all of this stuff? The only limit you have exists in your own perception. Imagine you are surfing rainbows on the moon. Don't worry about how you'll get there. You don't limit yourself. Especially not now. Give wings to the vision of your life and commit to fly. Let the universe take care of the how. When you let your imagination soar, you discover that miracles can and do come true. Don't give up. Whatever your dreams are, the universe is going to help you. You're going to persevere. You are going to do this. Your wisdom is going to get you there. And before you know it, all in your life is good, and you are surfing rainbows on the moon. Wow. Okay, let's get down to that tarot, and we will see what she has to say. Okay, so let's move on to the tarot. Let's see if we can get a deeper map of what's unfolding as we move into this 4th week in August. Okay, well, it looks like this is going to be our theme of the week. This is the energy that wants to shape or support us. The 4 of Swords. What do we need to release? What habit, what thought, what wound do we need to release? The Lovers. We need to release the Lovers? Interesting. What do we need to embrace? The Page of Swords. And what support do we have? Who or what is walking with us? Seven of Swords. And finally, what is the outcome or soul lesson that we're going to get? I mean, what wisdom is going to come through for us on this journey? Whoa, okay. We'll take this one. The King of Swords. So let's see, how many swords do we get? Oh, we got all swords except for the lovers. Okay, this is all part of the minor arcana, and then the lovers is part of the major. The 4, well, that's about meditation, rest, and retreat. Sitting still. And don't be impatient. Allowing the gifts to come to us. That's falling right in line. And what we need to release is the lovers. I'm not understanding why we're going to release love. Spirit, come talk to me. Why do we need this? Sexuality, passion, choice, and uniting. Maybe we unite with ourselves. Don't be so impatient. So we can persevere on our goals and using our wisdom. Self-love. I celebrate self-love the 11th of every month. And then on the 22nd, I celebrate everybody else. I do something for somebody else. But on the 11th of every month, I do something for myself, whether it's, taking the day off or spending it with my grandkids. I always do something that's just for me. Go get a haircut. Go to get a manicure. Those are kind of things that I do for self-love. And then what we need to embrace is the Page of Swords. Pagey. The page is mentally unstable or intellectually immature, acts without thinking. That's what the Page of Swords is all about. So we need to embrace our silly side. Allow ourselves to definitely be silly. See the good in things. Don't take things so seriously. Get out of that rat trap. Get out of that cycle. And the support that we're going to get is from the 7, which is secret plans, abandoning ship. We're not doing that. We're going to sit back and we're going to relax and we're going to find another way around it. We're going to do it. Because the support is a king. Yeah. Be silly. Don't take things serious. So that you can use your wisdom and then go surfing on the rainbows of the moon. Maybe that in there. I don't know if you can really see it, but. So the King of Swords is serious. He's controlling. He's rational. But he's smart, okay? He's got an intellectual mind. He's going to help us figure out what it is that we need to bring forward. Which is our self-will, our self-worth, knowing that whatever it is that we want to do, we are going to persevere. We're not going to be impatient about it. We're going to use all of our wisdom so that we are seeing the good in everything so that we can surf on rainbows on the moon. So that's a lot to think about. Are you gonna allow yourself to dream and to figure out what it is that you really want to do with your life? give up all the need to be in that rat race and to be, worrying about everybody else. Just allow your own dreams to come true. Dream, 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 dream. Find ways for you. You need self-discovery, basically, and find out what it is that's going to make your heart and your soul sing. So I hope today's messages brought you peace, insight, or maybe a gentle nudge that your soul needed. And if you felt connected to anything here today, please like, subscribe, and share it with somebody that you think might get something out of it. There's a lot of spiritual love happening. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Thank you again for joining me for another Tarot Tuesday here at Uncommon Methods. Just remember to keep listening to your soul, because it always knows what's best for you. And remember, the methods may be uncommon, but your magic is all your own. Remember to stay open, stay grounded, and stay uncommon. I hope you'll come back next week. I do this every Tuesday here at Uncommon Methods. And it's always different decks, and it's a different message. It's whatever spirit has for you, for me, for the world. And again, stay open, stay grounded, stay uncommon. Keep listening to your soul, because it always knows. Take care of yourself. Come back next week. See you then.